I really wanted to do something not crazy, but bold. Even Brendan at the dealership was like, I don't know what the hell it is, because this has not been offered on all the other cars. So right now I'm super excited. We just got my brand new Duodece Cilindri Ferrari, and I couldn't be happier. I gotta tell you, this is the one time I like everything here, but I'm so excited. I just think everybody's enjoying it too. And we had to do an orange for the car too today, right? So we have the 5968 Patek Philippe with the Tiffany Co stamp. And I'm sorry I keep wearing it out, but I gotta wear the Sky Dweller because it's a sunny day.
Yeah.
And the skies are sunny. So we'll check back in a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll go deeper into the car, but I think for now, I think we grab some coffee and look around.
Whew. 300 SL convertible stick. Get the ATM machine out. This thing is G-money, worth every penny, and I love her. Oh my God, my dad, God rest his soul, he would go cuckoo on this. Look, he's even got his racing gloves in there. Oh man, I haven't seen this in a while. This Ferrari's fantastic. I love the old, look at that gated 12. Huh. Oh man, are you kidding me? Pininfarina body on that. Look at the old Ferrari. Oh my God, I love her. And the Pininfarina badging. Boxer, man, look at this thing. This thing is super dope. I haven't seen a boxer in a while. She's beauty. I'm gonna tell you, the maintenance on this thing, sweet Jesus.
Is it really?
I bet you it ain't easy. Nothing sounds better than an original Cobra. The 500's a beast. This 350's fantastic. Look at the original badging with the Cobra, the snake. Look at the 4-speed, I'm sure. Yep, 4-speed. This thing's a beast. Bro. That thing, I'd do that all day. Okay, this is like classic right here. Look at that houndstooth type interior. Like this, when you do a lot of those super high-end resto mods, like you couldn't get a nicer than this. This is like total pedigree Porsche. This thing is just mint. Right here, whoo-wee, I'd do that all day.
I haven't seen a speedster in a while.
I love speedsters. Oh my God, I love that shell. It's so sporty. This is how was in Europe, you know, and you'd see the old James Bond movies and they'd be all doing these crazy stunts with these things. They thought it helped with the fog, right? The yellow lights. See, this is what I love. You get insane look and performance. And to have a convertible, and what's that, about 220, 200?
Yep, that's about right.
I mean, I'm not saying that's low money, but I'm saying it's better than 800,000, you know what I mean? And to get the new ZR1E, because then you have even more power, and then you have the all-wheel drive. You know, you have the 3 motors. That thing's good looking, man.
Huge, man.
I'm all about that. 4 pipes. It's brand new. I'm gonna get me one of those. Oh, nice. Old Triumph. Man, we could never keep them running. They would always break down, but boy, were they fun when we were little. This guy we followed in, what a great car. I miss my 430. And Scoot is so nice. But boy, the Scoot Spider in this thing, the 16M, that was the real rare bird, but this is still absolutely rare and gorgeous.
Finish up with the car show. We need to know, how did this come together?
What a dream and a miracle. A special thanks to Ferrari Newport Beach. Last year at the Miami Grand Prix race, Nikki and I were super honored. We went to the race, of course. We tried to go to as many of them. What a joy to go to Miami or Austin or especially Vegas. And we were there and they had the unveiling. The global president was there. It couldn't be a nicer man for Ferrari. The whole team was there. They said, hey, you went, we know you have an 812 GTS, and then my profile with the company, and then they let me get both cars. So I have the coupe, as you know, this one we spec'd, and then we also spec'd the Spider.
Gotcha. So let's start with the front, and then we'll work our way back through the interior.
The inspiration was, I always like to keep 2 or 3 clean color lines. I don't like to break it up with a lot of different colors. On this one, I really wanted to do something not crazy, but bold is really the word. And this orange, again, one of the few 14 new colors, you know, for the Duodece Cilindri. And this thing, I'm in love with orange, obviously, as you know, Louis Vuitton, Hermes. This has that amber in it. And this amber is just insane. I usually don't spec it with heavy carbon, but you had to, because look how it looks with that full piece. And then you have such a tribute with this incredible engine. And this piece is so Daytona-esque when I saw it.
Do they make you spec it with this?
I believe this is just like this, bro. Yes, this is a standard piece. When we optioned it, I don't believe it was any other choice, and I wouldn't want to do it any other choice, to be fair. And you know, I love, just like the SP3, the hood opens up, as you and I, when we shot the film, it opens up that, the clamshell opens up that way. And so you can really see the beautiful tires and the exposed engine. And then these rims, I wouldn't normally do something this kind of futuristic or aggressive, but boy, I love it. One of the standard for this car, but that finish I think was perfect. And then I normally do like a red or a yellow insert, but to do that carbon fiber in the center didn't clash. Again, Ferrari only does about 3 or 4 caliper colors, but this color actually matched the car to a T.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And everybody knows I always love the old hand-painted shields are really a tribute to the original V12s and the Touring and the coupes that Enzo raced. I love history and homage. And right now, to have it, I think you have to have a big fender. So the V12s, the bigger shield goes better on the bigger cars. Full carbon side skirt, you know, coming all the way back. And again, you see in the sunlight, for our viewers, that full carbon piece on the back and the fin, you know, it set you back a few bucks, but I think you had to do it. It really showcases almost a competizione, you know, look on the aggressiveness.
Yeah.
And so I think it came out great. And then Stefano at the dealership came up with the idea. He's very artistic too. And he said, you know, Pete, I think a chocolate would go really well in this car. And I gotta tell you, I've not done a brown chocolate interior, but with the Dreamline here on the paddles, and then the light orange stitching, the same color on the top, and then let's have you film the horses on the rest, and then you could see the straps on the luggage shelf right there. I just think that car is absolutely gorgeous. And it's not just because of mine. Like, I always, you know, try to give credit and find something good, but I give credit where credit's due. Like, a lot of times my friends just blow me away on their specs, you know, and I am so blessed. What a great day it is on a long weekend, right? And what I love is they actually give you a piece of luggage now with the car. Tell me that's not nice.
That is nice. Oh,
So
it's nice embossed.
it is nice. A ton of room in here. And so, you know, the shelf moves up, which I love. You can actually take this off. So if you had golf clubs, that's always one thing with guys.
Yeah.
They're like, I can't, you have to actually wrap them in a towel and put them on the passenger seat, you know, when you go. But I love the baby plaque, so you can see how well spec'd the car is. Really great options in this thing.
Man, this really, truly is a true GT car.
It really is. But to have, again, 9,500 RPM and the naturally aspirated, this car has so much power and torque, and it's so light and quick on her feet. I mean, it's amazing. I didn't think it would be that much more noticeable than the wonderful 812 GTS I had, and it's more noticeable in this car. It really is. I was surprised. Because sometimes it'll be, you know, small gradients of differences, but not a massive difference. But in this case, they really upped the game. I mean, I know they're gonna up the game again, but you just can't believe how, right? You know,
Yeah.
after this. And I sure hope they keep a version in this car. I'm sure they're gonna go to hybrid someday, but I hope they still keep it naturally aspirated, because the 12, that's the soul of Ferrari.
Yeah. Really quick, do you have that that ashtray cup?
My favorite piece, even Brendan at the dealership was like, I don't know what the hell it is. I'm like, what is it, like an extra part or something? Because this has not been offered on all the other cars. So before you had to order a cup holder because it came with the smoking package. Now they actually gave you the smoking package so we could put this in the cup holder. Nobody's ever gonna smoke in the car, but this is pretty dope if you had this for your office or something. Can you imagine? So the good thing about paying X tens of thousands of dollars for the tariff is you got the smoking package cup. So I feel really better about it, right? But this is a really cool part. But this is something, I mean, I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen it in a while?
No.
I don't think anybody has been saying they're getting the cup, but this has just been great. And I really love, see the orange strap, that was Stefano and Brendan's idea too. So I love the shelf, because that actually gives you a lot of room. You know, this car, if you and your significant other, spouse, friends, you've really got room in here to go and do some, you know, a little trip or something. This car, the ultimate, you wrap it so you're not gonna get any scratches. Put your radar laser or whatever system you have in here, get an extra tracking system in your car, and this thing is good to go for the greatest weekend. I hope everybody, you've enjoyed, you know, this as much as I have. What a blessed and great weekend. Please like and subscribe, and please also send your comments below if there's any questions you want us to cover, anything else. And also, I'd be remiss in saying, please stay tuned. We're gonna drive this puppy, and then we have next month or a month and a half, 2 more cars coming.
Oh my God.
Guess what they are? The one we've been waiting for a year and a half. And I can't wait. And hint, hint, there's gonna be some orange in one of them.